Hey, Bobby, can you hear all that squeaking and stuff? I think it might be my microphone picking up birds outside, but I mean, it was loud while I had this phone turned up. I don't know how much of it was echo or what was going on, but is it loud? The only thing I can hear out of the ordinary is birds outside raising hell, but hey, checkered pants. The only other thing that's making any noise at all is the air conditioner. It ain't never picked it up before, so I don't see why that would start now. Looks like I've got my light issue figured out though. Yeah, I was just wondering if anybody could hear it or not. I mean, I had the phone turned up there for a minute, but that causes echo and stuff, so I don't know how much of it was that noise and how much of it was echo or whatever. It's got to be them birds because I've not heard them in a couple of minutes now. About 6 or 7, not very many. Hey, there's my cock. How's it going? I mean, Moyock. Yes. Hey, Bobby, did you hear it again just a second ago? That is that bird. That's exactly what that noise is. I mean, hell, the door's shut just about all the way. There, we'll see if that'll tone it down some. I'm not doing anything, dude. I'm just standing here. It's that bird. It hadn't chirped for a long time, and then when I asked you, was right when it started, right after it started chirping again. It's that fucking bird. That is crazy. And it's hard to hit birds with 22s. I don't even know where in the hell it's at. It don't sound like it's that close. I can't believe as crappy as the microphone is on this phone that it actually picks it up at all. Don't look like there's any microphone settings on YouTube to turn the mic gain down or anything, so. Well, it ain't working, so. That's the first time I've ever noticed that. Of course, I've usually got the phone turned down before I go live, but I didn't this time. That's the only reason I caught it. What do you think about it, Moya? There it goes again. Oh my goodness. Got the garden planted today, finally. My earbuds never did work with my phone for that. I had to get a microphone that plugged into my USB-C port to get it to work. Can you still hear the noise? Okay, maybe shutting the door the rest of the way was enough to dampen it. Yeah, that almost turned out pretty good, Bobby. Well, yeah, we can't see it. Get some extra light here. Except for the holes I screwed up first drilling it. there's my keychain cell phone holders. That one's one I made for this phone. I mean, I could do that. I've got some of these little rare earth magnets over here. I might try to cut and glue up a few more of them and see if I can get them better. When I measured them the first time, the bottle opener inserts, I thought they were 1.5 inches, but they're just a hair bigger than 1.5 inches. So when I used my 1.5 inch bit, it didn't make enough of an inset for it to fit in. So I'm gonna have to get a new bit. See how these turn out. Yeah, those look pretty good too. Where the hell did my baggies go? Let's see, that one needs to be sanded again. I'm hoping I've got enough inventory ready when they open the bridge up down here so I can go down here at the store, River Store, and set up. Because you know, as soon as they open that bridge, there's going to be a shit ton of traffic through there. Find out how much it costs. Set those up there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that ain't too bad. Alexander. I was going to try to set up here at the Irish Festival, but my God, $185 is too much. Even if that meant for the whole weekend instead of just one day, that's still too big of a gamble right now. $7. Hell yeah, that ain't bad at all. Yeah, I believe I could swing it. I'll be right back. I'm going up here and let the dog in so he'll shut up. I'm back. Yeah, $14 for 2 days ain't bad at all. Because the Irish Festival was wanting 185, and the Old Oak Festival at Tusculum College was wanting 75 a day for a 10-foot by 10-foot spot outside, and 85 a day for a 10 by 10 inside spot. Well, I cut out a Adirondack chair day before yesterday, or it might have been yesterday. I've not got it put together yet. And I didn't even, when I started cutting it out, I didn't even think about making a video on it. I got to put together another run of bee traps just so I'll have some in case somebody wants them. Because as of right now, I don't have but one. Hey, what's up, Plywood? No, I'm not real sure about anything. Hey, there's T-Paul. How's it going, buddy? I was just thinking about you earlier. There was a video popped up in my YouTube feed about Paul Walker, and I thought, you know, I've not seen T-Paul in a while. I wonder what he's doing. doing all right. Got the garden planted today. Everything I had room for. I'm gonna have to put together a couple of beds for the rest of the stuff, but that won't be too bad. Bobby, I know there's not much point in telling you to remind me of something, but help me remember Thursday to bring this book with me and let you look through it. I should have had the garden out 2 weeks ago, but well, thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. Did your car overheat on the way home? And maybe it's just cause it's a really hot day. It was pretty bad earlier. Well, you're not supposed to open it when it's that hot. You're supposed to let it set for a little bit first. But hey, I get it. I do that too. But you're supposed to wait. On a car that old, you should be fine running just water in it, honestly. You got any good builds going on the way up, T-Paul? If it ain't hurting too bad today, it's not broke. Trust me, walking around on a broke toe sucks. When I was going to Walter State, I had a broke toe, and oh my God, that was terrible. Such a long walk to class. Still shows I got 8 people in here, but nobody's talking. Hey Brandon, how's it going? Don't think I can pronounce your name, but yeah, I seen that yesterday. That is crazy. It had to be set up by somebody because they knocked and asked for her by name. So, hey, there's Big Mike. What's going on? You got your shop built the rest of the way yet? Well, you can't have a shop with just 2 walls. At least put a roof on it. Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, stuff's getting crazy anymore. Did you see that night where the girl in Mexico got shot live? Yeah, she done a live and somebody knocked on her door and they asked her if she was whatever her name was, and then they shot her. It had to be. That's one good thing about being in the basement. I don't know if anybody can make it down my basement steps to do something like that or not. They're a little bit tricky. I don't know, AO. How do you know? Hey, cat. You doing all right, cat? Hanging in there. I understand that. Yeah, everything like that for me is upstairs, Moyoc. When I'm down here, I really don't have anything. Well, I've got plenty of tools. I don't know, this electric hand planer to the face probably wouldn't feel too good. Yeah, Kat, it's been a pretty good day so far. Hopefully they'll approve me for unemployment here in a couple of days. That would make things much easier. Yeah, Cat, the 9th was our last night. Yeah, Moyak, my older dog's really protective too. That's where I chain the people up. Well, it's kind of a tank barrel. Yes, that's the septic tank pipe. think sewer pipe in that case. Absolutely not, Cat. Well, I don't know. I guess it depends on who it is. If it's the right person, it might be pretty amusing. Where's it going to be at, Rich? I do woodworking, Rando. Yeah, that's probably a little bit far for me to go right now. No, I don't have to have a wood. I don't have a wood sensor. I have to feel around for it. Olay, how's it going? I take it Daniel's not went live yet. There's still 7 people in here. AR, how's it going? And not much, just hanging out with everybody for a little bit. Yeah, I figured I'd pop on for a little bit before Daniel went live. That way I could have a little bit of time with everybody. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, there's Mike. How's it going? Hey, beginning. You had to do an I'm sorry video. What did you do this time? Oh my God. Yeah, that would suck for sure. Yeah, that would definitely suck. That last video I did, my microphone died up towards the end of it. And it shouldn't have because it had been charging, but I guess the charger I used down here had quit working because I had my phone plugged up the other night when I was live with you, Mike, and my phone wasn't charging at all. So I guess that charger's quit working. I don't know. Yes, it does. Happens to all of us. Mike, are you recording on an Android phone or what? Nicole, what's going on? Yes, Nicole, much better. Thank you. Okay. I know when I use the microphones with my Android phones, I have trouble. I finally had to get one that was wireless that plugged into my USB-C port, but none of the camera apps I have a way to set the mic gain, so it kind of gives me a weird sound, but I guess it's better than not having a microphone, so I did, Nicole. Did you not get my reply? Or did I type it out and not hit send? I'll look when we jump off here and see if I didn't hit send. I do that sometimes. But when you get to where you have adjustments like mic gain and stuff like that and can fiddle with those, that will help your sound some. Well, Mike, are you sure it's all of that that sounds bad? Or are you sure it's not just you that sounds bad? Sorry, I couldn't pass that up. I'm terrible. You should have heard me when I first went live, Mike. My phone was picking up a bird chirping outside. And I don't have my microphone plugged in. I'm just using the phone mic. Was it a fun party? Did I not put my number in that message? Damn it. Well, I'll look after I end my live, because if I do that, it'll cut it off. Did they say why they were mad at him? I'm interested now. I'm invested. Wow. All right, Rich, you have a good night. Everybody say bye to my cock. Now, guys, that ain't who I told you to say bye to. Oh, Nicole's not been around since I gave you that nickname, has she? Because it's summertime, Bobby. Yeah, Nicole, that's Moyock's new nickname. Because that's what I see every time I read his name. Ah. Hey, Mike, I know how it is. I've had equipment malfunctions. I downloaded one camera app to try, and my microphone worked with it just fine, but every time I would make a cut and the noise would get loud, it would cut the camera off. That was a rough one. Hey, Mike, it could be, Bobby, that's your territory more than it is mine. If you're still in here. OBS, that's more your territory than it is mine. I've never used it, so. Hey, Paul, I'm coming to your house. A beer run. Yeah, shoot, I sure do. There it is. That Amy Foster is me, by the way, just so you know. Well, I'm kind of jealous. I just made everybody eat sandwiches because I didn't feel like cooking tonight. All right, Kat, you have a good night. That's fair, Mike. That's totally fair. I get it. I can take it as well as I can dish it out. God, that sounded bad. Are you in any of the Facebook groups, Soup? Mine or Daniel's or anybody's? Joe's? I can't remember who all has one that I'm a member of anymore. Flossie! Is your name the same on Facebook? If it is, I'll just look you up and shoot you a message with it here after a while. Okay, I'll shoot you a message on Facebook after a while with it just to make sure that you get it. Anybody working on anything interesting right now? I have done that a time or two. Well, what did you make, Flossie? Or was it just sawdust? Well, that's pretty cool, Mike. That's something I need to be making myself, I guess. Well, I can't wait to see your video. When's it going to come out, Nicole? Hey, Smallwood, how's it going? I cut up the pieces for an Adirondack chair the other night. I didn't think to record a video of it. I've not got it put together yet, but I've got it all cut. Not yet. I've got to go to Lowe's and get some lumber first. I'll have to go check while I see it. I didn't get a notification about it, but you know how YouTube is with notifications anymore. You might get one, you might not. Who's Todd? I don't recognize the name Todd. Oh, okay. Now I know who you're talking about. An 8-foot clamp. Damn. I'm far from great, Flossie. I think I fall in the okay category. Hey, Robert G, what's going on? 140 pounds of clamping force. Damn. Yeah, Bobby, you missed me dancing. Welcome back, Nicole. Yep, that's what it was, Robert. I wondered what a triol was. Surely not, Flossie. I disagree with that, Flossie. There is a point that you have too many. Trust me, I've been there once or twice back in the day. I've not seen a whole lot of mosquitoes around the house past year or two. Maybe the spiders are keeping them killed. I've not had clamps explode yet. My God, what kind of clamps are you all buying for $100? Holy crap. Of course, the only clamps I've really bought so far has been these little Harbor Freight clamps. I won't spend a bunch of money on something like that. I got a couple of 12s, a couple of 18s, and a couple of 36s. I mean, they've handled everything I've needed them to handle without trouble, so. God almighty. That's too much for a clamp. Yeah, I've not needed one that big yet. Yeah, now when I make a big table, I may end up needing one, which eventually I'm going to do, but haven't quite got there yet. So, well, that was quick, Flossie. But yeah, Nicole, if I start seeing a bunch of mosquitoes, I might definitely get some from you. I suck at all of it, Mike. I just try to fake it. Ain't that what they say? Fake it till you make it. Which limbs? Arms, legs? And how many limbs have you got cut off over there to shove down in the fire? My God, Flossie, you must be a really active one then. That's funny. A little piece of advice, everybody stay away from Flossie's house right now. It might be dangerous. She's cutting off people's limbs and throwing them into the back of the truck and then throwing them in the fire with a pole saw, so be careful. Let me go take out some dismemberment insurance first. Yeah, screwed up shoulders and screwed up knees are absolutely no fun. Whiskey hamburger. I don't drink anymore, but I used to drink, just about anything. Oh, you definitely may, Flossie. Well, guys, it's 9:30. I'd say Daniel will be going live anytime now. I'm surprised anybody's even still in here if he's already went live. Paul, I would like to have one, but my fiance is definitely allergic to bees, so that's probably not in my future anytime soon. I mean, I could probably put one in the woods across the road and maybe okay, but I don't know, more of a chance than I'm willing to take, I guess. $500, Nicole? I got you, Mike. I understand. How long did you keep that job, AR? And honestly, Mike, stuff like that's going to happen. It happens to all of us. I mean, yeah, I get pissed off and throw stuff and everything too, but at the end of the day, stuff's going to happen. Ain't nothing you can do about it. But try to make a joke out of it and go on, I guess. Like this damn 4x4 I got last week and cut up and laid out to let the pieces dry, and every one of them cracked. And I mean, hell, it wasn't even a true 4x4. That was actually one of the good pieces that didn't crack, but look at the shape of it. It looks like a loaf of bread. It's small down here and all messed up top. $500, Nicole? I'm doing pretty good, Robert, considering. Yeah, these things are fun to throw. They make a hell of an impact. Oh my God, are you kidding me? How bad is it, Nicole? I mean, is it like a whole lot of stuff or something somebody could pick up in a pickup truck or? Hey, I have figured out my lighting situation somewhat anyway. Have you noticed it's not as bad tonight? I unplugged the shop light over my miter saw so I could have the cord for phone charger. And since I unplugged that, this light's not doing all the weird brightening and dimming shit that it was doing on the lives. So yeah, you're not wrong, Paul. It's crazy. Although I can say gas is coming down some here lately. I paid $2.50 for it the other day. And it had been 265 to 285 or 269 to 289. Hey Nicole, do you have an old dryer? Like a clothes dryer? That don't work or is no good? Not dryer, I'm sorry, washer. But yeah, washing machine's what I meant. But if you take the tub out of a washing machine, it's got a bunch of little holes in it. If you cut the bottom out where the agitator comes up through and put you a flat piece of metal down in it, that makes an absolutely perfect burn pit. All those little holes lets the air flow through and you can get some damn nice fires going in there. But if you can get your hand on an old washing machine, take the tub out of it and use it. I've got one in my yard. That's what I burn stuff in right now. She's trying to skirt around burn laws in her town, Mike. But you use that washing machine tub, just get you a grill top and set over top of it and say it's a grill barbecue. Then just move it and set a fire. Damn, Robert, you're living the dream. West Virginia. Yep, Mike, that would work too. I've seen many of people make a grill or a spoke or either one out of a 55-gallon drum. Hey, little blue, how's it going? Yeah, little blue, it probably is. When I woke up this morning, my allergies wasn't too bad. I went out and done the garden with the fiance, and somebody next door was weed eating. And after I come back in, it was pretty bad. And I laid down for about an hour. But up until they started weed eating over there, my allergies wasn't bothering me too bad. I live way out in the mountains. Nobody don't bother me about shit. I mean, people fuss about my yard not being mowed, but they ain't never nothing done about it. So, oh, that's gotta suck, Nicole. You see, little blue, right at the very beginning of winter, I'll get a break of about 2 weeks between my allergies bothering me and my sinuses being haywire. And then at the end of the winter, I'll get about a 2 week break. But that didn't happen this year. It all just kind of ran together. shit. Ain't gonna be able to read the chat if I don't plug this up. Hey, Nicole, Google a Dakota fire pit or Dakota fire hole. That would help you burn some without so much smoke. Yeah, Mike, you're not wrong about that. Back when I lived in Johnson City, I dug a little hole next to the house one night. I mean, not even 6 inches by 6 inches, and put enough charcoal in it to let the kids roast some hot dogs on. And somebody called on us over that. Now I'm back in my hometown now. I can go outside and shoot at 3 o'clock in the morning, whatever I want to do. Or you can invite your neighbors over and set them on fire. I mean, see, I can't do that to my neighbors. There's too many meth heads in the neighborhood. I'm afraid they would explode when I set them on fire, like a stick of dynamite or something. Yeah, that's a good question, Paul. I hadn't even thought about that. Drop cords are your friend, Nicole. You've seen everything I run in my shop in my videos. I have one outlet in my basement. I have 3 drop cords. And 2 of the drop cords are plugged into a little strip that turns one outlet, the bottom part of the outlet into 3. So probably not the safest way to do it, but it works for now. It's worked for 2 years, so. My God. Well, I mean, that's fair. I work by myself and I only really run one thing at a time too, so I could technically get away with one drop cord and drag it all over the basement, I guess, but that's a whole lot of aggravation. Now my miter saw stand, I've got a surge protector on the back of it. I've got one drop cord that stays plugged into it all the time, except for right now, which is what I've got my phone plugged into right now. And then I've got this drop cord here, which powers everything at my workbench and my table saw when I need it. I just swap it out. I do have a surge protector on the back of my workbench too, but I didn't really think about placement when I put it in where it's at, so I may have to move it before I can use it. I don't have enough batteries to charge except for when I'm not doing anything else. I mean, hell, I really only have one battery and it goes to my brad nailer and my hand plane. Hey, Nicole, about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, go outside and take all the stuff out of your yard and throw it in one of your neighbor's yards or all your neighbor's yards. Hey, Kevin, what's going on? We started losing people finally. I don't know. I don't like stuff powered on batteries because it gets annoying trying to keep everything charged. Now, if I could afford like 5,000 batteries, it might be different, but Batteries are damn expensive anymore. Hell, even the Bauer brand batteries are like $50, $60, somewhere in there now. Might have been more than that. I can't remember. It was pretty high. Are the chargers exactly the same, Mike? Hi, Skep. Because I've got a couple of Black& Decker cordless drills. Matter of fact, that's how I wound up getting this Warrior corded drill, is because my Black& Decker charger quit working. But I mean, I gotta say, for $15, I can't complain about this Warrior drill. It's been damn good. It's handled everything I've tried to drill with it. Yeah, shoot, I'm still alive. Everybody's hung out with me, so I stayed. I've managed to keep about 13 or 14 people, so I've hung out. I've never really used any cobalt tools. What kind is it, Nicole? thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. Yeah, Flossie, I'll definitely check it out when I get off of here for sure. Okay, shoot. I'll get it when I get done with this live. Now on the Black and Decker cordless drills I had, I did burn one up, which I mean I was using the hell out of it when I burned it up, but I mean it worked for making bee traps until my battery charger quit working. So okay, shoot. Good luck. Okay, Nicole, we'll see you later. I'll be watching for that video. What time's he doing the drawing tonight? Anybody even know? Holy shit, it's 10 o'clock. Damn, I've been on here for a while now, I guess, ain't I? Oops, sorry. Hell, I've been live 2 hours now. Holy shit. Daniels, Kevin. I've enjoyed this tonight, getting to hang out with everybody. I hate that I screwed that up. Wow, that was quick. Damn it. I didn't mean to laugh at that. That was pretty good for sure. Oh no, I get what you're saying, Mike. I totally do. I mean, when I was still working and he first started doing that, I would put in a few entries for cat, but even working, I didn't have a whole bunch of money to spend. No, no, Mike. I don't think you're talking shit. I totally understand. I mean, I don't have much luck when it comes to winning stuff anyway. Never have. I used all of my good luck to stay alive, so. Damn. Hundred fucking. We dropped down to 8. Yeah, I see it from everybody's point of view. I really do. I mean, I see it from people doing it, like you said, to invest and resell. I see that. I see Daniel doing it because he's making money. I understand that. I understand other people putting in entries because they want to try to win something because they like Daniel and they want to support him. I get that too. I see it from all sides. I ran an online text based game back in, I don't know, 2005, 2006, somewhere in there, maybe 2007. And it ran off of donations. There were donator packs. You could donate and get extra stuff for the game. And it was kind of slow there at one point. And I seen somebody else, start doing like buy one, get one free sales on their donator packs. So I started doing that. But I didn't take into account at the time that games like that have their own economy that you have to watch. So, you do buy one, get 3 or 4 free or 10 free or whatever kind of big sale you would have, and people would buy that, and it sent the economy all out of whack. But I can see it from all sides. I really can. Yep, you're exactly right. Woodchucker, what's going on? How's your day been? I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get me another drink real quick. I'm a coming, guys. I'm a coming. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? So, woodchucker, how much wood did you chuck today? Maybe, Flossie, you never know. What did you make today? Nice. I wish I could get that far, Mike. I'm wanting to say I was at like 700 or 800 when I looked the other day. How many subs you got now, Mike? Damn, you flew past me. I had, I think, 333 when I looked the other day. Oh shit, I'll look this up. I'm not gonna be able to watch the chat. Oh. Even if I die, I guess I can turn my camera around and try to figure out how to watch the chat on my phone. I've got this phone plugged into the charger that don't seem to be working quite right. Send me about 200 of them, woodchucker. Yeah, Mike, you blowed up in the past 2 months, ain't you? Because a couple of months ago, wasn't you at like 180 or 190 subs, something like that? And I'll have a breakout video one of these days. Let's see, I think the mailbox was probably my best video. I can't remember for sure. Let me see if I can figure it out. Yeah, the mailbox was the biggest video I've had with 615 views. Or that's what it says on my channel page anyway. In my YouTube studio, it said, I'm pretty sure that had more like 900. I'll have a breakout video one of these days. Sorry, I'm eavesdropping on the upstairs conversation. Well, Smallwood, you have a good night, buddy. Come back and see us now. Well, Woodchucker, let's see. I've got to take that upstairs anyway, up to the garden. Let's see, there's that. And that was my last video, that garden basket there. Bluebird houses. Oh hell, I don't have no bee traps down here nowhere. Everything else I've made went upstairs. I've done a shadow box. I've done a little bit of everything. I done a beginner series with a whole bunch of stuff for people making their first tools and toolbox and stuff like that. Oh yeah, toolbox. Forgot about that. That toolbox down there. What AI do you use, Mike? Isn't that something you have to pay for? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought that was something you had to pay for. I would if I had my magnifying glass down here, ronk donkeys. Okay, Flossie, you have a good night. I'll probably go live sometime tomorrow during the day. I gotta go do the yard first, and then I'll probably come down here and work for a little bit and talk to everybody while I'm working. See you soon, Flossie. Have a good night. Don't know about sweet dreams, maybe sweet nightmares. As long as I don't have like a great bunch of people in here that it's going to offend Mike, I don't really worry about it. All it does is increase my watch time. LJ, how's it going? I'm doing all right. It's been a pretty good night tonight, I gotta say. I've enjoyed this tonight. It was a little bit slow getting started at like 8 o'clock, but it was still daylight outside and there was a bird outside chirping and my microphone was picking it up and it was making it sound like a really loud squeak. About drove me crazy before I figured out what it was. Did you have fun, LJ? Are you gone, woodchucker? Nice to meet you, buddy. Oh yeah, you're one of the lathe people. I gotta get me a lathe. Damn, Mike. That's something I'm going to try here pretty soon is doing some dovetails.
I wouldn't post my number on a live just because I already get about 2,000 spam calls a day. I don't need any more. I did post my email in here earlier, but ain't too worried about that. Yeah, that's fair, Mike. I guess somebody figured out if they looked enough. You know, when them fidget spinners first came out, I said, what in the hell does everybody see in those fidget spinners? I don't understand it. And look what I've been sitting here doing all night. This right here, this bottle opener, this other little piece of cedar. So I guess I do kind of understand it now. I have. I've played with this or that little cedar block all night. I guess I get it now. All right, LJ, you have a good night, buddy. I'll probably get off here in a little bit. I might hang around till about 11. Hey, Mike, you're welcome, buddy. I understand. I understand how it is. Believe me, I do. I started that table video before I got sick, and I had quite a few problems during while I was building it, and then when I started assembling it together, I ended up dropping the legs and breaking one of them, and I just gave up on that video. I've still got everything I have recorded so far. I plan on finishing it one day, but not going to be anytime soon. All right, buddy. You have a good night now. Who all's still with me here? Anybody? Hey there, Mastery. How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Starting to wind down for the night. Everybody's starting to go to bed, so. Who all still in here? Speak up. All right, well, everybody's gone. I guess I'm out of here. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night now. I'll see you tomorrow.